I am Brandy Pope, your Mrs. Virginia, United States. I have been wanting to share this news with you guys. Months and months and months ago, I had made a video sharing with you guys that I was competing for the title of Mrs. Virginia, United States. I've had so many people reach out to me asking me what is going on with the pageant that you are competing in. Because of COVID, things got just crazy and it was not a normal pageant year. I honestly didn't know if I was even going to be able to compete. But praise the Lord, he made a way and I was awarded the title of Mrs. Virginia, United States. And I will be competing in October in Vegas for the title of Mrs. United States. And so for today's video, I kind of want to answer a few questions that many of you probably have in regards to me competing, but I also want to share with you all the things that I am doing to prepare for a national pageant. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button down there and make sure to turn on the bell so that you're notified when I upload videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this video. So to start off this video, I want to share one of the things that I am doing to prepare from head to toe, and that is my laser hair removal. I want to make sure that there's no pesky little hairs that are popping up anywhere that I have to worry about at that national pageant. And you guys already know what I use, and that is my IPL KENZZI handset. It is incredible. Let's go ahead and talk about it. This is my KENZZI. I love this thing. Y'all have heard me talk about it many, many times. I have already done my bikini area with this. Before I ever started using the KENZZI, I had never done any type of laser hair removal down there. And I knew that that was what I wanted to target. I probably have about 10% of the hair that I had when I started. So I was able to get rid of about 90% of the hair and gave me the exact results that I needed and that I wanted. So it's just been amazing. I basically want to be like a hairless cat. That's just my preference. If you like hair, then that is your preference. I like to be super smooth. So I've done my legs, I've done my bikini area, I have done my underarms, those are good. But what I have noticed is that I've started to get a little tiny bit of a mustache. The IPL stands for Intense Pulse Light. So basically you use this once a week for 12 weeks on whatever area you are treating, and it gets rid of the hair. Basically you see less and less and less hair each week. So I've started to kind of get a few little black hairs. Also, this is best on darker, coarser hair. So I'm going to use this today. I'm gonna cut that on the highest setting. I love this thing so, so much. And you also want to make sure that whatever area you're treating is nice and close shaved. So I actually just used just a little facial razor and just did that and my chin. I'm gonna hit my chin as well. So you just put it up against the skin. And then I like to do it a couple of times. And there you go, that is it. Literally, it's that easy. It takes me like 2 seconds to treat like my face or my underarms or even my bikini area. The legs take a little bit longer just because it's a bigger area, but this is so easy. And basically it saves you a ton of money because you don't have to go to a spa and get your hair removal done, which is actually extremely pricey. I love that I have this on hand and I can use this weekly just to make sure that I stay hairless. It's amazing. I do have a discount for this. I think it saves you $50 off if I'm not mistaken. I'll leave it here on the screen and I'll also leave everything linked in the description box. But if you have not tried IPL and you have darker, coarser hair that you want to get rid of on any part of your body, this is where it's at. So I'm gonna be nice and hairless for this competition. The KENZZI handset retails for $229, and with my discount you can get it for $179. It comes with the handset, the charging cord, and the manual, and this handset will last for 10 years. This device delivers results within 3 to 4 weeks, and it has 5 different power settings to suit your needs. So make sure to check the description box for all the details, and thank you so much to KENZZI for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So before I get into the next thing that I'm doing to get national stage ready, I do want to talk to you a little bit about this pageant. The Mrs. United States pageant is a very service-oriented pageant. It's a platform-based pageant. And if you don't know what a platform is, I mean, of course you probably have an idea of what that is, but a platform is basically what you want the world to know about you. What is it that you want to do with this title? What kind of impact do you want to make? So a lot of people will choose things that are near and dear to their heart. And for me, that is mental health awareness and suicide prevention. If you don't know my story, I did almost take my life about 5 years ago. And I'm so thankful that I am still here. If you haven't heard my testimony before, I have posted bits and pieces of it on my Instagram page. You can head over there and you can check out some of my posts about my story, my testimony, why mental health advocacy is so incredibly important to me. I feel like it is my mission in life to serve others in some capacity. And of course, this title just would give me an even bigger platform to be able to make that impact. There's 4 areas of competition, and those are interview, gown, fitness or swimsuit, and then on stage question. Those are the 4 areas of competition. So I am doing everything in my power to make sure that I present myself in the most professional and polished package that I possibly can for nationals. So on to the next thing that I am doing to make sure that I am ready for nationals. So one of the things that I'm getting done to prepare is getting my hair done. And I know you can't tell now, but I'm gonna show you why. Look at all this gray, y'all. I have so much gray right now, and typically I do my own like touch-ups, I do my own roots, and I'm actually gonna go just a bit darker, like maybe 1 shade darker, so that my hair color matches my extension color really, really perfectly. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the finished hair product. I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but it's definitely like literally like 1 shade darker. It still definitely has a golden undertone because that just looks better on my skin tone. It matches my extensions so much better. I just love it. It just blends so much better. And I'm gonna show you the products that I used right now. Here is the product lineup that I used today. So I started off with this, the Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer. I love this stuff. I started with that. And then I went in with this product, which is one of my faves. It's the Curlsmith Bouncy Strength Volume Foam. This gives my hair so much volume and it's super light and I just love it. And then for hold, I went in with this, the Curlsmith Shape Up Aqua Gel. It's a styling gel. It has a level 5 hold. It's very, very lightweight, but it also does give my hair really good hold. All right, the next thing that I am doing to prepare for this pageant is getting in my workout every single day. So fitness is a part of the competition, and it's not about looking a certain way, but it's about being in the best physical shape that you can be in, healthy and physically fit. So I am headed to the gym. I've been really trying to be diligent about getting in a good amount of cardiovascular workout, but also lifting weights. I've been going lighter with my weights and more repetition because I've been having some issues with my stupid shoulder that I've been dealing with for like 10 years. So claiming my healing, but it's definitely been a little bit of a thorn in my side. So I've lowered my weights, upped my reps, and really just been trying to get in a consistent workout, probably 3 to 4 days a week. When choosing a winner, the judges are looking at the overall package. They're not just looking at who's the prettiest girl. That is a misconception of pageantry. They normally choose someone that they see as the overall best fit, who is going to serve their community, who is going to represent the organization the best, who is going to present themselves in a professional manner, who is well-spoken and graceful. All of those things come into play. So fitness fitness is just one of those things. You are working hard, you are serving your community, you're going to events and appearances. It's not an easy task, so they need someone that is up for that challenge. So being physically fit and healthy is definitely a part of that. Obviously, living a healthy lifestyle starts from the inside out, but another thing that I have done to try to prepare the outside a little more is I did go in just for a tiny little touch up of Botox and filler. I am not afraid of filler or Botox, but I get it done extremely conservatively. I do it just to keep my face looking a little refreshed. I did go in for just a tiny bit of Botox and a little bit of filler just to even out this one side of my my lips. This pageant is not about perfection. It's not about looking perfect. It's not about having a certain look by any means. It's about feeling your best, and when you feel your best and you're most confident, that is what you are going to present on that national stage. So I want to make sure that I feel as confident as I possibly can from inside and as well as on the outside. Something else that I am doing every single day to make sure that mentally I am in a good space, because when you are competing at a national pageant, you have all of these other contestants who are coming to compete, and they hold their state titles as well. It can be a little bit of a mental game. And usually we're our own worst enemy. So I've really been trying to take some time each day to meditate and pray. I don't want to get in my own way. I don't want to get in my own head and make my own self stumble because of that. So I just like to take at least 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. I really feel like it's helpful to have that set time to just focus on the pageant, nationals, how I'm wanting the Lord to use me through this pageant, and just literally just being his hands and feet through all of this. And if I don't take the time to listen to him, then I'm not going to know what he wants me to do next. So having that quiet time every single day is extremely important for me and my personal journey to the crown. The next thing that I did to get ready, and obviously my pageant is not for about 5 more weeks, but something that I wanted to start getting done. As you can see, I'm looking kind of like a bronzed goddess here. I love having a nice spray tan, good color. I feel healthier. I am so incredibly grateful to Island Glow Sunless Tanning and Beauty for sponsoring me on this journey. So they're sponsoring all my spray tans. And because Nationals is coming up really, really soon, I wanted to go ahead and get in there, get a spray tan, see how the color does on me, see if there's any adjustments that we need to make before going to Nationals. We want to really perfect everything. The reason that spray tanning is a good thing when you're going into a pageant competition is because everything just looks a little bit better. You tend to look a little slimmer and a little more fit, even if you aren't, when you have a little bit of color. So it just brings a little more life to you. That is why I decided to go get a spray tan. Something else that I'm doing to get prepared that I really feel like everybody, if you are in the spotlight, if you are going to be on any type of media in front of the camera, highly, highly, highly recommend getting a media coach. I'll leave the information for my media coach in the description box, but she is a doll baby. She has been so helpful on this journey. A lot of pageant contestants will get interview coaching to help them with interview questions and really get them prepared to be in front of the judges to answer very random off-the-cuff questions. You kind of have to be prepared for anything. You never know what you're going to be asked. Having a media coach is extremely helpful in really packaging who you are and what you want to present to the world in a very concise way that is extremely impactful. And that is my goal, not just for this pageant, but for my future, for the way that the Lord wants to continue to use me outside of the pageant world. There's so many avenues that I know that He is calling me. Having this media coach has really helped me to streamline who I am and how I want to present that to the judges, to my audience, whoever that may be. And there's a lot of other things that I'm doing to prepare for this event. Getting my wardrobe in order. I'm having my national gown custom designed. I am so excited. I'm also getting my interview outfit custom designed. There's just so much that goes into competing, especially at a national level. I think people that don't understand pageantry or don't really know a lot about pageants have no idea the amount of work and money and time and energy that goes into really preparing for a pageant. It's not just to make all of this look good. It's about making sure that your heart is right and making sure that you know your why and why you're even competing. What makes you uniquely qualified for the title that you're competing for. You have to know these things before stepping into an interview room or stepping on to that stage. It is such an incredible honor to be able to hold the title of Mrs. Virginia, United States. And if I win the title of Mrs. United States, I just get to further my platform and further the impact that I'm already having. And that to me is what it's all about. I just want to be used by the Lord. I just want to be a light in this dark and hurting world. And that is what I plan to be. If you can leave in the description box just a little encouraging comment, I would love it so, so much. As I go into this competition, being able to go back and read these comments are going to be so, so helpful. If you want to hear more about this journey and have questions, even leave them in the comments. I would love to continue to do videos leading up to this national competition. So I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.